Aloha everybody, welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video we're going to talk about things that were discussed on today's live stream by Jagex. It's a general Q&A, so they didn't go into major detail into any one given thing, but they got a bunch of information dotted here and there, so let's discuss.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, the first thing I want to talk about is with the latest game update this past Monday, yesterday actually, they accidentally leaked the patch notes for next week and it showed off a bunch of things regarding the bank placeholders update. So it is confirmed, not only through that leak but also in the live stream itself, that the bank placeholder update along with all its features is coming next week Monday. We're finally going to get that bank rework into the game, so it's good to see that that's finally been confirmed. Obviously I've talked about it here on the channel for years now if you've been following, and I've gone pretty extensive in terms of the features we can expect with this update, so I'm not going to go into detail regarding that per se, but just know that it is right around the corner next week Monday, and we're going to finally have that in our hands. They did say, however, that when the update goes live next week Monday, that there is going to be a 15-minute downtime where the game will not be accessible after the game update launch. That is because they are making a backup of the game just in case, since this is everybody's bank, that should anything go wrong, at least they have that backup. So just keep in mind, if you're on when the game update goes live, there's going to be that 15-minute buffer where you can't log in because they are making that game backup, which I think is an excellent choice, and they do say that it's something that they should probably do with bigger updates going forward, and hopefully they do, just in case there's no game-breaking bugs, and if there is, they can obviously just use the backup and revert anything that has been changed. Now the next thing I want to talk about is that they kind of revealed something big, while at the same time being very coy about it. So, Mod Osborne has revealed on the live stream that in the RuneFest reveals, which is right around the corner, very close to it, they are going to reveal a new skill. They didn't go into any details regarding what kind of skill we could expect, artisans, gatherer, whatever may have you, support skill, I don't know. They didn't go into anything regarding those kinds of details. Just let us know that RuneScape Reveals at RuneFest will give us a look at a new skill, which is pretty exciting. I know that they did make this push for reworks and remakes, remasters, whatever may have you, but they do say that at the same time they do want to still keep new and fresh content coming to the game. So the new skill is their focus, but after they get that out of the way, it is likely that they're going to go back to starting remasters and reworking current skills. And it might be a reason why we've had a lack of updates, since they are working on a new skill. That, coupled with the fact that they were supposed to come out with weapon diversity, and Mod Osborne said that there actually was supposed to be a quest within this time frame, that we've had these 10 or 11 weeks of no game update. It actually was pretty jam-packed with updates, but things fell through the cracks. Weapon diversity got cancelled, so on and so forth. So that's mainly why we've had this huge drought of no game updates, but they are trying their hardest to rectify that so that something like this does not happen in the future. I mean, it is just their word at this point, so we're really gonna have to wait and see. I don't know if anyone has faith in that, but fingers crossed they do turn the ship around. Another thing I want to mention is stone spirits. This is something that Mod Shogun is working on, or works on from time to time. I'm not sure how much his involvement is in it currently, but he did say that there is a blog coming out in the future. I don't know exactly when, there's no ETA on it, but it will address what's going to be done with stone spirits, as well as the ability to get invention materials through smithing. So hopefully that'll help a lot of Iron Man or just anybody who's after those smithing materials, or the components that you get from them when you dismantle the smithing materials. Something akin to the rate that we've gotten prior to the mining and smithing rework would be, most ideal. So look forward to that blog. Obviously I'm going to cover it here on the channel whenever it does come out. Again, I don't know when, but this channel is the place to be for that. Also, Mod Orion has said that he is still working on a much more cheap method for repairing your tier 92 armors that you get from elite dungeons. The upfront cost is still going to remain the same. However, there's going to be a way to make some kind of tradable repairs that people can make and then sell on the GE. People could just buy them, and it'll be a far cheaper way to maintain those armors and actually actually be usable outside of Elite Dungeons. They didn't allude to any set effects, but it is something they can obviously do in the future. But I just wanted to give you a heads up in terms of the, upkeep costs. That is at least being addressed by Mod Orion. Next up, in terms of Anachronia, Mod Osborne has said that they do want to do more with the area. That's why it's so expansive, and some parts of it may feel a little bit bland. They just say that come RuneFest in the reveals, there is at least 2 additions to Anachronia being revealed at the RuneFest reveals this year. So we can look forward to that. And that's pretty much it for most of the juicy information from the Q&A today. They did mention a couple of things about moving things around with RuneFest if you happen to be attending. The lore Q&A, for example, is now moved to the main stage, so now it's going to get a little bit more showmanship. And they've added in what would have been the lore Q&A section is now like going over the survey statistics, the big year survey that they just put out. So they're going to try to get a quick turnaround on the results about that. And then it will be slotted in that empty slot where the lore Q&A used to be. Anybody who happens to be going to RuneFest, if you're interested in that, maybe you want to go check it out. Anyways, that pretty much wraps up all the information that came out of the general Q&A today on the live stream. Let me know what you guys think about anything discussed in this video down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you are not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I am out. Aloha.